Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be going over my account. So I'm a day one player on server one. So it's my 55th day of login. So I've been around since day one. I've played the beta as well. So I want to go over what my teams are, which I'm using for farming, which are the heroes I'm investing in, and maybe some things that I could have done better. So if you watch this entire video, definitely there will be something useful in it for you as well. So, firstly, looking at our threshold teams. So, one thing in common, obviously, since I do have a Lily, she is there in all of my three thresholds. I think one of the most important heroes has been Kaiuzo for me, especially in the SRs, because she unlocked Doki Doki for me. And I have tried multiple team combinations, but Kaiuzo seems to be the essential part of this team. Second of, if we look for commonalities in the team, I think few Q, recent edition, but she helped me finish off Termatom Inferno team. She was kind of essential here to clear this as well. Aurora team, it was the S1 on Ling Lao. So I will talk about which heroes I've scaled up and why, and if I have any regrets on them as well. Nico Nana standard team, I think this is pretty much what a lot of people use. In Sharon, I'm using the Few Q and Doki combo. I think both of them together are absolutely broken. So there is no Lily in this team. This works better actually without Lily. In Shadow Flame Hoyan, this is the team I'm using. This is a bit of a faster clear now. Earlier, instead of Ditting, I was using Kachi the Guard as the 4. Now, Rangutsu recently I have been able to clear consistently, but for that I made one change instead of Valorant. Now I have brought in my Sanya. So that's the first hero actually I'll speak about as well. I think you should max out Sanya's skills as soon as you're able to summon her. I think she is absolutely essential for Rengutsu Grim Pursuit, and she is the meta healer for PvP. So, especially that she has a revive, she's the only healer with a revive. Like Beyontin can revive, but she does not have any healing. So that actually makes her the best healer I feel in the game. I built her up with the 8 Swift Rush, 12 Wellspring. HP is the main thing. After that, you want some speed. So she's relatively easy to build as well because you don't need accuracy or any of the other stuff. For Shell, I'm using Jackal Guard on her just to get that extra speed and extra turn going. So she's quite an insane hero, I think. For a SR, I would rate her as the best SR in the game at the moment. Obviously, I think another account changer for us has been Yelly. So if you do have a Yelly and you want to experience her full power, you have to max out all her three skills. All three skills maxed out is essential. And she's quite broken after that. Now, even after the Revelation nerf, I think she will still be an important hero. Ling Lao, you have to max out the S1, and this once this goes up to 2 turns, for most PvE content that you use her, your team will not die. So she's kind of again uh, one of the most important SSRs in the game simply because of that. She helps you a lot with the PvE stuff. Plus, if you make her fast enough for PvP and she goes first, she will give you immunity with her S3, which is also great. So definitely Ling Lao is a very important character in this game. Who else has been like an absolute essential for us? Lily, obviously. Lily S1, S2 maxed. S3, I need to work on, but it's okay. You can get away without extending the S3. I don't think it's that essential. S2 has the cooldown, and S1 has the speed and the turn meter and assist. So S1 is kind of critical for her. Early on, I was using Remuka, so this would come in the regret section. If I could, I would reset her because she's not a part of any of my teams. So if I could reset her, I would definitely do that. I think I this is one regret that I have that I built her. Definitely not worth the uh, What do you call them? Mm, you call them. Sorry, yeah. You call them these lattice. Sorry, yeah. So she's definitely, I don't think, worth the lattice. There are more heroes in the game that do a better job than this. In SR's Viper is again, I think, a must build. He makes Aurora very easy. He's essential part of Aurora team. His S3 is pretty killer. So it's got an attack down, speed down, and a 75% chance to dispel two buffs. So gives him a good PvP viability as well. I'm using Artisan on him, trying to get some speed. So middle generally I try to roll as much speed as I can. So high on the effect accuracy. But I think in PvP, you might want to build him with a bit of crit rate and more of attack. That would also work. You don't need so much effect accuracy either. Because generally in PvP, you won't find too many heroes that have build resistance. I think this one was a recent find for me, Fangus. Fangus is actually the dot king. So more than Shadow Sanya, I think this guy puts out damage. So he's quite killer, and I don't think I would be clearing Shadow Flame Hoyon without him. And he works fine at just 5-star max as well. You don't really need to go 6-star with him. So he's again got some viability. Vice is someone that I have not built, but I've heard great things about him. But I don't want to cover any hero that I'm not extensively using. Recently, now I've been contemplating on building up my Holden in terms of lattice investment, maybe do his S3. But right now, where we are sitting on the account, we're kind of waiting for the new character to come out tomorrow. And I'll talk about this for a bit. So I managed to save up 70 summons from the last banner, and I've not bought any of these summons. So I've not spent money on the game since we started. Uh, when we were getting the rebate, that is the only time I spent. One thing I have been doing every single week since the game has started. So I don't use gens for summons, but I always buy these two packs. Yeah, the 10 pack for 800 crystals and the 5 pack for 1200 crystals. I think this is good value. 5 a week in a month's time. So typically now what they've said is 3-week banners. So now this current banner will start out. So if we calculate from today, you can do about 4 of these packs before the banner expires. That's like 20 summons. And you end up getting another 20 the next month when the RGB is going on. So that's 40. And another 20 when the next banner drops. So 60 is what you can just save up by buying the weekly pack between banners. Secondly, what I also do is in the exchange shop, where is that? Yeah, the Summit Arena. I try to get these Apex prototypes, these 5 that you get from here. Those I definitely try to pick up. From the summon shop, typically I'm targeting the lattices, but once in a while I'll just pick up 1 or 2 Apex prototype summons from here as well. So it's pretty easy actually to get up to 60, 70 summons between banners. So getting a LD5 free to play is pretty big. So I think in that sense, the game has been pretty friendly. I think one thing that has been irritating everyone is the shells. Shell drop rate from Inferno. I guess they're kind of fixing that with the new patch. So yeah, another very important hero is Kloss. I think for all PvE content, you need someone who is putting a defense down out there. Otherwise, typically you'll struggle to do damage and end the run. So Kloss is pretty killer for that. Plus, she has the reduced speed, and this hacking process is also pretty underrated by a few, but is quite useful. It also increases their damage taken and decreases their damage output. So a lot going on in Kloss's kit. I have maxed her S3. S2 and S1, I didn't find it that essential, so I have not maxed that. Now, what are we working on currently on the account? I do want to build up my Lilith. So, firstly, let's have a look at this. Why did I not? So, let's go to archive. So, we have only 4 heroes that we've not managed to get in this game yet. Heinrich, Celine, Rahu, and Tisiku. I can't pronounce her name. Let's just call her Me. I think out of all these four, I want Rahu the most at the moment. Uh, because I think Rahu for a bruiser type team is absolutely amazing. So I really want to get him. Hopefully, we will summon him one of these days. But now with the summons getting tight and banners happening, some of the heroes to go back for are a little difficult. And especially as the pool is increasing. Now we are up to 29 SSRs. So that's a 1 in 29 chance. So just a 3% chance out of the 80 summon pity. So it's going to be a bit challenging now getting these four heroes later as the game keeps going on longer. But I'm pretty happy with that in terms of what I have been able to summon. Fastest hero on my account. So yeah, I don't have a 330 speed hero and I am lazy. I don't move gear around for PvP. Hence 286 is my fastest speed. Now I have been waiting for this I'm waiting for this patch so that now PvE and PvP gear will be separate. I think I can squeeze out a 300 on Lily now. Currently, I'm just farming tons of Aurora because my Inferno team, we can have a look at it. I managed to kind of get them ready about a week ago, and that was basically the Viper upgrades, the skill ups. See, if your team is not working, there's some issue with the skill ups. Generally, that is where the gap comes. Now, this has become a pretty dependable, as you can see. I'm getting basically 8 out of 8 clear at the moment. So, I'm farming a bit of Aurora at the moment because I need those bulwark gear. I don't have enough bulwark pieces, so I want to get that for sure. I need some good Fury pieces as well. And I'm looking for Bloodbath. I don't even have one proper set of Bloodbath yet. I think I made one proper set, which now I have put on Lily. Yeah. So this is my Lily build. I have to still obviously upgrade a shell. I'm putting her on Alicon. I don't have a single Alicon build yet. And I think dispelling two debuffs, increasing effect resistance is useful for her. But what this will do is make me struggle a bit for the speed part. So currently we are rocking a 201 speed and this will give us another 17. So 218 to 20 is the speed we'll get to. But the cool thing is, come on, roll on speed. No. We have managed to actually build up 62% effect resistance on her, and this bloodbath will help keep her alive. Colossal guard. So all these are defensive sets. So we'll be spiking our HP up as well because we still need to level up all this stuff. So nice, another effect accuracy roll. So we'll be using her in the next season. So RTA is going to be a priority next season. I did not participate much other than trying to get the weekly 200 or 2000 points. Simply because don't want to sit and keep re-gearing everyone, and that's just a pain for me. So yeah, this was a bit of a account update. So that's where we stand right now. I will catch you all soon in the next video. If you're enjoying the content, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.